Hello and welcome to your daily love reading for Sunday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 3 decks of cards for this reading today. We're going to bring in the Divine Masculine Ego Struggles and Healing. So I'm going to use this amazing deck by Sandra from World Illuminator 11 to connect with the energy around you and what you're struggling with, what you're healing or what you're worried about them healing and going through. We're going to connect with their energy and we're going to connect with the journey. We're also going to bring in the Miracles Now deck and we're going to connect with the gorgeous, the Priestess of Light Oracle. So let's see what we need to know. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. So thank you, angels. What's the energy around you today? What's going on with your ego, what you may be struggling with or what you are thinking about for them? What's the energy that's going on with them today? Jumping straight out, this one I feel is very important there. And what's the energy coming in around the connection? Flying on the camera there. I love this picture because you can see the moon shining. Look how it's shining on the camera there. Very powerful. And just because it's a masculine deck does not mean you can't use it to connect with your own energies or, anything else, because you can. You can use any deck for any purpose. So what's the energy coming in around you today? What's the message for you? Clear card, please, angels. There it is. There's another card moving at the top there. I'm going to take that one as well. And what's the energy around your person today? What's the message that's coming through for them today? Again, I want a clear card, please, angels. And there it is. So one card jumped on the camera and this card flew out. And the energy around them, the connection. Let's do the connection. Energy around the connection. There we go. Okay. We're also going to bring in this beautiful Priestess of Light Oracle. So what's the message coming in around you today, or what do we need to know around your energy? It flew out on the floor, especially with it, moving into this new week as well. What's the energy that's coming in around them today? The energy that's coming in around them. Thank you, angels. And the energy that's coming in around the connection. I feel you may be seeing couples or swans. So you may see couples as in couples together, holding hands. You may see pairs of swans, pairs of other animals, because it's a huge sign of togetherness. So what's the energy coming in for you today then? So something you may be going through or struggling with. We've got the right words. Wow. Now, understand this. If they aren't communicating with you right now, it's not because they don't want to. It's because they may not be able to find the right words. And they want to approach you with the right words. And sometimes you may be struggling yourself to find the right words, or you may feel like you're saying something but it's coming out wrong, or maybe you're worried about saying things because you don't want to mess anything up, or you're walking on eggshells. And the message says, I just can't seem to find the right words to say to you or how to best approach you. So my fear of messing things up by doing or saying the wrong things yet again keeps me away. I am working on trusting myself again and on having confidence in myself when it comes to you. I can't bear messing this up again. Now, the first thing I've got coming through there is the word bear. And they're giving me the brown bear as, an animal, because the brown bear is a symbol of strength. So the angels want you to know that when you communicate again, you're going to be given the right words, and you can call on Archangel Gabrielle to help you to communicate the right words so you don't mess anything up. And I feel this is what you're saying. I can't bear to mess this up again. And this is also you being very aware that you continuously reaching out to them or trying to make things happen, it doesn't seem to be working because you're doing that but not getting any different results. So this is another sign for you to let them come to you when they're ready to communicate with the right words. And until that happens, you've got the strength of the bear giving you power and giving you confidence, saying, you can't mess this up. And it's so important that you can't mess up this journey because you'll end up where you're meant to be. But they can't find the right words right now. And you may not be able to find the right words or the best approach because you know that fear is messing things up. And it may be your fear of allowing them to come to you, thinking, if I stop reaching out to them, he's never going to reach out to me, or it's never going to happen. And it really is about learning to surrender. Okay, you've got to learn to trust yourself and have confidence in yourself that you have a lot to offer in this connection. You are their one. You are their divine goddess, remember. It doesn't matter whether you are a guy or a gal, you're their divine goddess. That came up yesterday. So remember that power. Remember your power. When it comes to you, you have everything you need within you. So if you can't find the right words to say right now, or you're not sure about the best approach because you may be afraid of messing things up or doing or saying the wrong thing, just take a moment to step back into your own energy. Okay, understand that sometimes when we are constantly reaching out to them or consistently trying, it keeps them away. Why? Because they have to learn to step forward. They have to learn to ask for what they truly want. They have to step up and become the leader and equally balance this connection. So work on trusting yourself again and having confidence in yourself when it comes to this love. And even though your heart's desires are strong and your heart's desire for this person is strong, you're also learning to understand what you need. Now, what I'm feeling with this is what they are going through. Understand that their heart's desire is to communicate with you the right way. They need to do that. That's what they need to do. So instead of pushing themselves away from you or holding themselves back from you, they need to follow their heart to reach out to you. And you're learning to follow your heart by trusting in what you feel and what you know and what you recognize within your own self. So when you have that sense of urgency to reach out to them, instead of thinking that's what you need to do, connect with them in the 5D. Or even get a piece of paper and a pen and write down what's on your mind. And then the sense of urgency will pass because what you're actually feeling is their desire through their heart space, which connects with your heart space because you are one, to reach out to you. It says, I'm learning to follow my heart instead of pushing aside my true desires to only listen to my mind, something I've done for such a long time. Now, this is showing you what they are doing, what they are working on, because they are learning to follow their heart, which leads to you. Instead of repressing those feelings for you or pushing their needs aside for maybe their karmic situation, their kids, or because of money and everything else. And listen, I've done this for a very long time. I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to just listen to my mind. I want to listen to my heart. And I feel where this is coming from for you is that you may be learning to follow your heart in other areas of your life. So if you're thinking, my heart is telling me to leave this job, my heart is guiding me to move towns or to move cities or countries. My heart is guiding me to something that I want to work on for my spiritual practices. My heart is guiding me to do this and this and this. And I'm going to push aside my ego and I'm going to listen to my heart. I'm going to follow it instead of listening to my ego that's saying, oh, you can't do that job because it's too late, or you won't earn the money, or you won't pay the bills. I'm not going to do that now. I'm going to follow my heart towards my life purpose. So I feel this is also you tapping in with your truth, your heart's desires for other things. Not just about being with your person, but things that are lighting you up inside, things you want to do. And you're learning to trust in that pull and trust in that heart activation to lead you where you're meant to be. But I feel this also about you learning how to control your desire to reach out when you know it's not the right thing to do. And you know what the right thing to do is to allow them to come to you in divine timing. Now it says, I can release ancient pain simply by feeling it. Wow. Ancient pain. So this may also be pain connected with the core wounds, something from the past, a past life. It could be something from childhood. It could be something that is really deep within you that's stopping you from following your heart's desires. Ancient pain. And this could be connected with programming, conditioning like fear of lack or limitation or restriction, things that people have said you can't do or you can't do this or that, and you're moving out of that. So when you allow yourself to feel what you're feeling, it releases it and it moves it out of your energy field. So your core wounds get healed, you program yourself in a different way, and you write a new story for yourself. And I feel the ancient energy there is reminding you that you are an old soul, you've had many lives, and that you are strong. And that you have wisdom, you have ancient wisdom, and you have ancestors guiding you. And I am, and I think my way out of fear. Wow, so I am. And that's a powerful saying, an affirmation. I am. I am fearless. I am strong. I am courageous. I am trusting. I am exactly where I'm meant to be. When you speak truths in that way, because they are truths, even if you don't feel it in that moment. They are the real truth. It's just the ego that's stopping you from seeing it that way. You step out of fear and you step out of your own way, because being in your own way creates fear. I am and I think my way out of fear, so your thoughts become things. Stepping out of fear. And we've got death and rebirth. Wow, darkness to light. This is really powerful. So the first thing I'm connecting here is the 19 energy. Since 2019, you've been going through so much change in your life. You've been going through deaths and rebirths. You've been going through transformation, awakening. And you're moving constantly out of darkness into light. So you're learning how to overcome these fears, how to recognize what your own behavior is doing to put you back into darkness, as I said. When you have that urgency to reach out, maybe you do that and then you think, why have I done that? So you're learning how to really be at peace with where you are, to respond with love instead of reacting with fear. So the darkness is becoming the light. We've also got this energy of innovation with a new creation. So you know that you're creating new things in your life. And I love how we've got the energy of 19 and 20, because again, these energies of 2019, 2020 created radical change. Look at what was going on in the world at that time with the pandemic and everything else. So you've learned how to create new things in your life. You may have even had new experiences around 2019, 2020, so that you know your own power. And what I'm connecting here is as well, if you follow your heart, which I'm really connecting with here, you have the power in your hands to create life and things and your journey the way you want it to be. And power over difficulty, reclaiming your power. So again, this is knowing that you have the power to think and free yourself out of fear by knowing that you are releasing pain just by feeling it. So when you feel your pain, you are allowing yourself to work through your pain. You're not repressing that pain. You're not pushing it down. That's what the divine masculines do. That's what your person may be doing. You're reclaiming your power. You're stepping into your light. You're in your truth. And I feel between now and 2032, so many of us are going to be on mission in such a powerful way. And we're going to be these amazing leaders in the world. So I feel this also a sign about where you will be by 2032. And we're in 2024, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2. So it's 8 years away. So 2025, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 30, 1, 2. So 8 years away. So in the next 8 years, you're going to be stepping into your leadership power in every single area of your life. And it all begins now. So I feel by 2032, you're going to have the success you've always dreamed of, the power, the fame, whatever it is you're wanting. By then, you'll already be operating in that. And that doesn't mean you've got to wait until then. It means this is showing you your power now. Everything you're going through now is for your future. So the energy that's coming in around your person is inner child. Look at this. We've got inner child and childhood wounds. So they want you to know that that's what they are healing. Now, inner child and childhood wounds could be connected with their actual childhood this time. So maybe they were abandoned by a parent, or they weren't given love or attention, or, they saw a lot of arguing going on or distress, or there could have been abuse, there could have been addiction, there could have been many things going on. And they're saying, I'm working through and releasing pain that I've been holding on to due to experiences that I had as a child. Yet I couldn't understand as a child or deal with them as a child. And it's not easy to face it now, but it's time. It's time I free myself from our childhood wounds. And they may even be repeating patterns of their childhood, which means they may be acting childish or naive, or they may be acting out things that their parents did. And this could be addictions. Again, it could be abuse. It could be pain, struggle, whatever it is. So they are saying, I'm learning to connect to my inner child, to heal it, to bring out in a positive way my innocence, my creativity, my playfulness, and childlike wonder, all of which wounding and programming have stolen away from me. So I feel a number of them have definitely had their childhood, they've been affected by their childhood, and they've got wounds still around their childhood that they are healing now. And when they connect with their inner child, they're able to give back to themselves in a very loving way. And the thing is, when you love them and you love them unconditionally, that really does nurture their inner child. And if they've got inner childhood wounds, it's scary for them. to feel that unconditional love because they're so afraid of having it taken away, like it may be taken away in their childhood. So this is what they're healing right now. When in doubt, I choose to see peace. So they are choosing to see peace. And in order to awaken the world to the light, they must not be afraid to shine. So this is reminding you that when you shine, you help them to shine too. Because when you shine, you show them it's okay to shine. It's okay to be your authentic self. It's okay to do what the inner child wants to do. It's okay to be creative and playful. It's okay to be innocent. It's okay to have childlike wonder. When you shine your light, they see that in you and they want to operate in that too. So in order to awaken the world to the light, they must be able to shine their light. So in order for them to work on their mission and their purpose, they have to find the light. And that's also why you're the lighthouse in their life, because your light wakes them up to that. When in doubt, I choose to see peace. And you're their peace. So when they are struggling with something, they choose to see peace. I feel that's they choose to look at you. They choose to watch you on social media. That's when they connect with you. Also, to travel further on my path of personal growth, I call on my spiritual running buddies for help. Now, the running buddies are their angels and their guides, but this could also be people they are spending time with, their buddies. This could be their friends. And some of them may actually have running buddies, which means maybe they do go out jogging with someone, or they do go out running with someone, or they do spend time with someone. Maybe they go to the gym with someone. And that creates personal growth in their life. So they may actually be going and doing something right now with someone. And you may get triggered by it because you're thinking, oh, they're spending time with that person, not me. But don't get triggered by it because it's furthering them on their path of personal growth. So I feel what you need to know is whomever they are spending time with right now, in whatever capacity that may be, whether it's a lover, a friendship, a boss, someone at work, a family member, one of the children, it's furthering them on their path of personal growth. So don't take it personally. Instead, for you, call on your spiritual buddies, the angels, to assist you and help you to feel strong. And they also want to travel further on their path. This is about getting on a plane or a boat or a ship or a train to travel. And I feel there's going to be lots and lots of travel in your future together. So if they've set boundaries, it's because their threshold for protection is to honour you and them by healing their wounds first and stepping into their power and their truth. Now, the energy around the connection is self-acceptance. Wow. And look at this, forgiving myself. When we forgive ourselves, we heal those inner childhood wounds. When we forgive ourselves, we correct ourselves for thinking we've done anything wrong by worried about the words we've used and what we've said and done. So this is about healing guilt, pain and self-blame. And this is both of you. I've held on to guilt, pain and self-blame for too long in relation to my words, actions and what happened between us. And you do that too because you blame yourself for things thinking it's my fault, or if only I hadn't said that or done that. Or maybe you're in guilt because they were with someone else, or you're feeling pain over the past. And they hold on to guilt if they are in a karmic relationship, wanting you, desiring you, needing you. They hold on to guilt if they've got kids and they don't want to hurt them, maybe the way that they've been hurt as a child. They blame themselves for things and go over things because of the way they treat you. So they're saying, I've done that for too long. Now I'm going to take responsibility for what happened between us and correct it. I'm working on forgiving myself, and I will not lie, it's hard for me, but I'm trying. So they are doing the work. And this is also you needing to do your work to forgive yourself. Maybe you need to forgive them or the situation or even God. But forgive yourself and it will bring in a healing. Do the Ho'oponopono prayer, look in the mirror and say, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. If you're connected with childhood wounds too, get a picture of yourself as a baby or as a child and apologise to the picture. That little person inside of you who's still there. Say, I'm sorry, I love you, thank you for loving me too. Let's have an adventure together. And self-acceptance, as I work on healing my life, I'm also working on accepting myself for who I am. And you're both doing this. You're working on this, and so are they. Accepting all of you. So you're accepting everything about you because God made you that way. And when you accept yourself, you honour God for your life. So as you work on healing your life, you're also working on accepting yourself for who you are. And then you accept all of yourself, even with some of the things that you've done in the past. We've all got a past. We've all got a past we're not really proud of, or we're all a person now that we weren't before. And that's okay. Made you who you are now. Sides of yourself you're not so proud of made you who you are today. So remember, it's a process. Forgive yourself and let go. And also we've got, I let my intimate relationships be my greatest learning devices for spiritual growth and healing. So understand that your intimate relationship with them is the greatest learning device for your spiritual growth and healing. And it is, you come here to grow them, they come here to grow you. You come here to heal them, they come here to heal you. But also other relationships like karmic relationships, friendships, relationships with children, with colleagues, they're all learning devices for growth and healing. So understand everyone is teaching you something and you're teaching them something too. And also remember who you are. You are luminous. You are life force. You have personal power. You have brilliant beliefs. So believe in yourself and that makes you brilliant. That allows you to stand out from the crowd. That's your luminosity. And they want you to know that you are luminous to them. You're their life force. You fill them up with personal power. So just where you get your light and your power from heaven and your connection with source and the divine, they also get that from you. That's why you're the lighthouse. So stand strong in your light today and know your worth, because you are powerful and you are strong. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.